So in this video, I'm gonna answer all the inside activities in chapter 8 of subnetting IP networks. So first activities is calculate the subnet mask. Basic. So instructions. In these activities, you are given subnet mask in decimal format and enter the binary representation. The subnet mask in the octet fields provide additional convert that mask to prefix notation. So format in the prefix notation field. So the input is just all one. So in this part, input is will be 0. So in this one, we will compute here to have the answers of 192, because of the first number we will have the 128, and the second part is 64. So that's only one we will input, because 1 and 28 plus 64 equals to 128. So 1 1 and the rest will be 0. So we will count all the number. So 816. So we will have a 18 prefix. So correct, you have converted the subnet mask to binary notation formats. Please click the new number. So we'll click the number. We'll reset this one. We'll see 1 1 here. In this part we will calculate. So we'll have the first part of 128. So we'll have a 1 here. 128 plus 64. Then we have this part. And then we'll have plus 32. We'll check if this answer is correct. We'll each 24 or 27. So we'll check. So correct, you have converted the subnet mask to binary and prefix notation format. So we will proceed to the next activities of chapter 8. So this one activity, determine the number of bits to borrow. So instructions. In this activity are given the number of hosts that are needed. Determine the subnet mask that will support the number of hosts as specified. Enter your answer in binary decimals and prefix notation format in the fields provided. So we have an example here like this one of format: subnet mask binary, subnet mask decimal of 255.255.255.0, and prefix notation of 24. Because these all 24 of these, we will count all the ones, so we'll get the prefix of 24. So in these parts, we have host needed is 25. So we'll put this 1, then 1, and 1, and then we'll have a 25 host needed. So we'll put a 3 1 because we'll have only 25 hosts needed. So the rest will be 0, and then we will put his 255.255.255.2.4, and then tab. We have 27 prefix. So in this part, we have a 1000 hosts needed. 1, so 1 here. No, because 1000 are needed. The rest will be 0, because 1000 are needed, because 1 plus 1 2 4 6 64, and then the rest is will be 128 plus 200, and 500 will be above of 1000. So we'll get this of host needed is 1000 will be carried, and we'll put the 255 that 255.252.0 and tab of /22. So we have a 75 hosts needed. So 1, 1, and the last part will be 0 because we only have a 75 needed of hosts. If we add a 24 here, there will be over of 75 hosts needed. So we have 255.255.255.128, and then we'll have the prefix. We will count on the number of, we'll have 8, 16, 24 plus 1 will be 25 prefix. So we'll have a 10 hosts needed. If we add as plus 1 again here, it will be as over in the 10. So 1, 1, 2. So it will be the host P needed. So we have like 2, 5, 255, 255, 255, 240, and then the prefix of 816, 816, 24, 5, 6, 17, 8, 16, 16, 17, 255, 255, 254, 0. Then we have the prefix of 23. So correct, you have determined the correct subnet mask enters in binary decimal prefix. So this is all about in chapter in this activity. So we'll proceed to the next activity of chapter 8. Be this one practicing. So activity 1 part 1 practicing VLSM. So we have a table here. Table 1 for subnet calculation. Instruction table 1 uses regular subnetting to accommodate the network shown. Table 2 uses VLCM for the subnet mask. The network drag addresses to the appropriate subnet description. So first, calculate 50 user per subnet. So new subnet mask decimals. So we'll pick here. So we have the new subnet mask decimals. So it will be 255. So first prefix notation, this will be our prefix, and then the first full subnet range. So this one our full subnet range, and then the second full subnet range will be this one, and the last full subnet range is this one. So we'll check. So we have correct calculated the subnet. So proceed to number 2. So table 2 of VLCM calculations. And like the first, we will drag here this in this table. So second full subnet range in table 1. So it will be 192.168.5.64 and 192.168.5.127. So new VCLM subnet mask with decimals. So decimals. So will be this one. 255.255.255.224, and then the prefix notation, this will be this one, the prefix notation, the first full VLCM subnet range. So this one, and will be the last one, the last full, and then we'll check. So you have correctly calculated the subnet using VLCM. So this is all about in chapter 8, subnetting IP networks. So that's all. Thank you.